Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Practitioners Chit Chat. And I am just going to send a request. And we're going to have Vanessa with us today. Let's see here. Okay, so while we wait for her to hop on, and there she is. She's here with us. Let's see. Are you able to turn the camera on? There we go. That should do it. Hi, everyone. Okay. I accepted it. Having a technical issue. I'm going to start over. Try again. Did that work? All
There we
right.
go.
Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on.
Technology always has a mind of its own.
It does. But I'm glad to see you. How are
I'm doing well today. It's Friday. It's a really busy Friday. I don't like to stack my Fridays like this, but here we are. We're good. We're vibing.
you? Well, so really quick, I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Jordan, and I am the community manager of Always Play Studios. And we have Vanessa here, who is going to be hosting a breathwork session in the Breathwork Club this Sunday. So
Yeah.
don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, that's kind of what we have going on. The Breathwork Club is free for everyone to access if you want to come in and join and catch the session. So I'll go ahead and let you take over so you can kind of give us some background on how you came into breathwork and
Awesome. Jordan, can you hear me okay? I can hear most of what you're saying, but it's a little choppy. But am I clear?
yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Um, Peace, y'all. My name is Vanessa Suhey, and I am the fantastic founder and creative CEO of Gather and Heal. It is my second company, and my first company, Sustain Hope and Wellness. And so, my background is very much in the clinical, therapeutic type of relationship. But as I've been going through this career for about a decade now, a little bit more, I've been noticing that there's limits to how much talking can happen, right? Like how much happens right here at this front part of my brain, but we're completely omitting everything else that's happening in our systems. And so I've been on a journey for the last few years of really trying to gravitate towards different types of approaches that not only can be supported by what's happening in our minds, what are we thinking about, but also what's happening in my body, like what's happening here in this system, because they're not two separate things. It's all connected, but we tend to forget that sometimes. So I stumbled into one of the free Sunday breathwork sessions and had such an amazing experience, and ended that session feeling very, very connected, like 100% connected. And that was the start of where I started to look back and say, where else has breath played a role in my life? So, I'm picking and choosing, remembering different things and so on and so forth. And I was like, yeah, it's a fantastic, fantastic tool that's free, that's always with us, that can really help us regulate and increase our self-awareness, which is something that I'm really big on, is our self-awareness. So that just skyrocketed the journey, and now here I am in Shanila's 12-month immersion. We're in month 6, I think, and soaking in all the breath work, soaking in all of the, sound healing and different ways for us to be with our bodies.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
wonderful. I love that, you're able to take, all of that and put it together and, really connect the dots there because, that's so true. There's just so much benefit to breath work and excited to have you in Shanila's program because it's fantastic. Uh, so do you have any like kind of insight or details that you want to provide as to why you chose the topic for your session this Sunday?
Mm-hmm. So the topic is embody your passions, right? And it's something that my clients will hear me say a lot where I'm like, where'd that idea come from? Oh, it's not yours? Throw it out the window. We're just going to throw it out the window because throughout our lives, there are so many messages, predominantly from society, that are telling us what you should do, how you should do it. And they like have carved out this whole path, life path for us. And it doesn't work for everyone. If it works for you, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't work for you, I want to hold space so that way you can connect with yourself and see what are my passions? What is, and we'll narrow down to one, but like, what is that one thing that I'm super passionate about? How does it feel in my system? How do I breathe it into my body, let it run through my veins, and have the confidence and the ability to walk in my passion, not walk in the passion of society, a colonialist society that wasn't built for me in the first place, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's what we're not gonna do. That's what I threw out the window a long time ago.
it's very powerful. It really is like being able to, step into our power and our passions.
Hmm.
That's beautiful. I'm really excited for your session this weekend.
I'm so excited. And I love the excitement that we're feeling.
Mm,
And I'm also like, is it scaring some people? Like, does it scare some people that there is going to be a whole Zoom room of us leaning into and embodying our passions?
right.
Good.
And that can be scary sometimes, especially because of society and how much that's really like, you know, shape.
In us.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Breath work. Yeah, that's awesome. That's
Mhm.
like a really great way to like embody and navigate some of that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, and then I know we talked about a quote that you had that you wanted to share. Um,
Yeah.
oh,
So I'm going to give my preface, which is in true Vanessa Suhe fashion. It's actually two quotes that I pieced together that just felt like they really went. So I got it written on my board because I got to remind myself. But the quote is, gift yourself the permission to dream, the freedom to shift your reality into your desires.
ooh,
Right? And I'm just like,
beautiful.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
and it resonates so much with what where your approach with your session and just the way you teach. It's beautiful. I love that. Thank
Thank you.
you. Okay, and I have one more question. Um,
Yeah.
what would be the biggest takeaway that you would want people to get from you, either like from your session or just in general? Like, what is it that you would want people to know?
Hmm. Permission, right? Whether it be the permission to really identify your passions that are yours and that haven't been told to you, all the way through permission to actually embody it and walk day in and day out in the thing that you are passionate about. That's what I want, right? So even if somebody's coming in and they're like, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what I'm passionate about, that's okay. Come through and still just spend some time with us, spend some time with your body and your breathing and your system. And the more that we do that, the more you will start to identify, like, what are my passions? And then for those of us who know what our passions are, we'll become more confident and more connected to those passions and making sure that they're with us day in and day out and that we're not putting them to the side as a sacrifice to society and this funnel that they try to put us through.
Absolutely. I love that message. I think that's great. That's like a really great overall message that a lot of people can relate to. Uh, Definitely. So, yeah. And if people, for people who want to connect with you, where can they find you?
Yes. So my business page is this one. It's gather.heal. It's run by myself and my co-owner. And my personal page is Vanessa underscore Suhey. Suhey, Sujey.
And we will have links in the playground. There will be links attached to this post once it gets uploaded.
Awesome.
But you'll be able to connect with her that way as well and find links to the Breathwork Club so you can attend her session this Sunday.
Come through, y'all. Let's do this.
All right. I loved speaking with you. It's always a pleasure and
Thank you.
a beautiful day.
Peace, y'all.
Bye.